in the building. Rules of engagement. You already see the lake behind us, man. Lots of dead bodies. I'ma keep saying it. Baby Tyson in the building, man. Big shrugs, big traps. I keep telling y'all, man.
My street, we roll deep in pack heat, South Central, Watts, Compton, and Long Beach. Ooh-wee, wear chucks on our feet, slide and shit it, two-step into the beat. My street, we roll deep in pack heat, South Central, Watts, Compton, and Long Beach. Ooh-wee, wear chucks on our feet, slide and shit it, two-step into the beat. My street.
What it do, TV land? I'm back, man. I am your host, man. Nino Cappuccino, Rules of Engagement. If you haven't subscribed, you haven't tapped in and tuned in, man, please go tap in and tune in, man. This is one of the explosive EPs right here, man. I got Baby Tyson in the studio live, the penthouse, man. We just left MacArthur Park, but we're in the penthouse now, man. I'm about to show you some of this secret footage, man. See, this go to show you how the politics go in the game, man. No matter what game you're in, even the game of boxing. They politic my youngster out the game, man, because he was vicious. He was a beast.
It's crazy because the reason I got on white shorts, because they said he had on black shorts. I normally go in there just like Tyson, black on black. You can see it in the next fight. So they made me wear the white shorts. So
follow us, TV land.
40 seconds. First round knockout.
Damn, caught him.
And he lost that fight to Julio Gonzalez. He weighed in over 188 tonight. Quite a weight gain in that short of a time. He doesn't win.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Snap. Bam, dude, bam.
Look, this decline. Watch it. Yeah, flip, you know what I'm saying?
Tell them where we at now with this bout right here,
in the penthouse. 2012. That's in Stockton, California.
Who was you fighting?
Guy named Kenny Lopez, hometown guy.
Spanish guy,
you know or what? Yeah, Spanish guy, OG from their hood.
Because the guy you just knocked down, he had you every bit at least about 6 foot.
Yeah, he's about 6'2".
Yeah, and he had you about at least about 20, 30 pounds,
yeah,
man, and reach.
And I'm a big puncher, man. I'm
Snap that neck on his ass, man.
Watch this.
Snap that neck on his ass.
Watch his neck, though.
Okay, here we go, TV line. Here we go, TV land. We live, baby. James Bruck is in the building. Baby Tyson. I'm watching. You gonna tell the difference when you start turning up on it.
Like right now, turn up on me.
That was a cold block. That was a good block right there. That block was good.
Yeah, you tried to turn up on me.
Damn.
I said, oh shit. Okay.
Damn.
Take the power again.
Damn.
You know, like okay. When you're in there, you can feel the power.
Yeah. Bam. Dig.
Go back. Look at it. No cheating. Then you try to get off.
Bam. Oh! Let's go back, TV. Oh! Rewind! Up top.
He thought he was dead and he was on.
Let's go again. Hold on, TV land. Let me give you a rewind, man. And here we go. Boom! Over the top left hook, man. Knocked him. Caught him. Swerved him. Boom!
Knocked him out cold. That's it. Spin, flip, and split.
All right. You was absolutely right, man, when it came down to the politics of the game of this, man, and being an underground boxer, man. So just imagine how far you could have took yourself in your career, bro.
If
with
I
a team,
had representation.
Yes.
Sam told me that all the time.
Ain't that, see how important that is?
Because they picking motherfuckers fights and they making motherfuckers champions. So if they could have picked my fights, it could have been over.
Man.
I was just fighting anybody they called my way. Just money.
And just think, going back to your connection, let's talk about real quick before we close out.
Yeah.
Your connection to the money team, how you met Mayweather and the whole 9 team, which was through Sam, correct?
Through Sam Watson.
So
I was able to have the ability to meet a lot of people through Sam Watson, and I stayed connected with them. And the Mayweather organization is a bunch of cool, real people. And I love them.
Now imagine,
I'm grateful.
Imagine a decade ago, at your spirit of your training when you was just on it,
If I knew
Sam
that.
came into your life then.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
I knew Sam, but he wasn't in control of boxing like he is now. He told me that too. He said,
was
I
still
knew Baby
growing.
Tyson, but I was still,
He
growing.
was still growing, yeah.
But, because I was just taking everything.
But I'm saying, just imagine, even though sometimes things takes its course to grow, bro, because I've been in the game of dub, you feel what I'm saying, as far as the film world. So everything is timing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Certain careers for certain individuals don't take off at that point in time when expected like others, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's a timing thing. And then our hustle, our grind is just different. When you out here, you selling your ass, you selling your soul, and then of course you had the potential to become a star, be what's given to you.
Yeah.
But when you out here and you a man, and you look in the mirror every day and look at your soul and pray to God and know that you're a real man, that's different. It's a different drive.
Yeah.
So the shit that we get is more appreciative. That's why people couldn't understand, well, man, why the hell this dude would make $2,000-$3,000 on a bout, meaning he was at least making 10 grand. Some days, some months, you was clocking at least 10 to 12 grand a month. And was just spending it randomly because you was free and you was feeling good and you was just free-minded, free-hearted, and free spirit.
Just a homeless, cool kid, living good. I bring that money back, feed the homeless homies. I have fun, man. I just always been doing that.
Man, and that's why it was a blessing within a blessing for yourself. Why that God blessed you with that angel as far as putting that queen in your life and putting that queen in your situation, bro. And everything panned out how it panned out because of the things you were doing. And he's seen that. So, man, I commend you for that. You know what I mean? And again, man, so when you first had the opportunity to meet the CEO himself, man, the money man himself, man, Mr. Pee-wee himself, man, because he's a short little Pee-wee, man, but he's a cold squabbler, man, a champion, man.
He's a beast, man, and we got a chance to witness that in our generation. And when I first met him, man, he was just so cool, man, and I'm like, hey, champ, can I get a pic? And it was a wrap. He was like, yeah, and that was it. You know, you get a lot of people that get around, the champ and other people that, do shit and backstab people and kiss ass and be yes men and all that. He don't like that shit. He's like real niggas around him.
Yeah, he's a Texas cat, man. Straight up out of Houston, man.
So he just like, hey, he recognized people that's 100% genuine with him, and he know the fake shit too. So I'm just glad to be a part of the money team, be down with the money team. Forever grateful to Sam Watson for connecting me with a lot of the boxers, a lot of the people in the boxing game, And it's just cool to be around him and be solid.
Shout out to Mr. Mayweather himself, man, the champion, man.
Money May all motherfucking
Mr. Mayweather
day.
himself, man. I had the privilege of opportunity of meeting him personally and growing to know him over the last decade because of being on the road and being on tour. One of my business partners and extended friends, man, from Houston. Shout out to Team Double Dose, man. Double Dose Entertainment,
Double Dose.
Man. You already know, man.
Double Dose,
man.
yeah.
So
Double Dose, man.
And
real
Money is
nigga
real close pot. They grew up friends. They grew up from the turf. So Double Dose and Mayweather is real close. So that brought
Money
my
team,
connection.
Double Dose.
Me,
That's
Bun B,
nigga,
and our team. That's how we came about as far as meeting Mayweather and
Double
sitting him on the
Dose.
road and
That's
being on
my
tour.
nigga.
You know what I mean? Like I have a story I'm gonna tell on one of my topics when I talk about the time that I had to tell Lil J Prince that don't tuck his jewelry. Yeah. Long as you in Cali with me, little homie, don't never tuck your jewelry, man. You safe haven with Big Cap. And we was at Roscoe's on Pico, the main
man.
Roscoe's. And that was the night that Mayweather came. 2 Trill ENT, 2 Trill West, man, the Trill Gladiators, and the Mayweather team. We shut the building down, man.
Trillville.
We shut the whole Roscoe's down, man. You know what I'm saying? It was just us and Roscoe's. And Mayweather was in there having a ball, man. You little bitty old nigga, man, loud as nothing in there in the building, man, but having a ball, man. You feel me? Meeting the money team was a great experience for you. Of course, meeting Sam was a super experience because that experience put you in tune and in tune to other individuals and then other resources, which helped, of course, helped your career along the way and helped your boxing connections and your boxing resources. So, why did you actually just retire from it? Why are you not still continuing to just fight?
No, I didn't retire from it. It's just I got tired of fighting these guys 3 times my size. I told you, I'm not trying to die in the ring from nobody. They call me to still fight big guys, and I'm like, oh no, I'm cool.
So do you not have the desire to want to pursue it?
Double dose.
Yeah.
Boxing is fun, but the whole thing is I'm just in it for the money, man. I give a fuck about my record. Boxing is
For those out there who don't have a vision, that's
double
Team
dose,
Double Dose, man.
Money PT, right there.
And Baby T himself, man.
Them the homies, man.
Shout out to Team Double Dose, man. Double Dose Entertainment, man. Nothing but love, man. HTX, man, in the building, man. Cali in the building. Watts in the building, man. So look, T, so connected with the money team. Now that really enhanced your interest as far as when it came down to feeding the homeless, because now it puts you in bigger situations with bigger resources, correct?
Yeah.
So let's talk about, real quick, how did you come about with that ordeal, man, with connected with Brad Pitt and Brad Pitt feeding the homeless and feeding the Nicholson Garden Projects and his whole church congregation, his whole foundation, period, man. How did that come about?
Well, when I was training the kids in boxing at a boxing program, so the coach just called me down and asked me to come train the kids.
Which coach?
Coach T and Coach Kev. We call her Lady T. So I was just, helping out with the kids, boxing training free, I said, all right, cool, I'll come down. Y'all just give me $20 for gas. I stay out in the hills. So that was it. That's how you give back. So when the coronavirus stuff kicked in, they started feeding the projects, Lady T and Coach Kev and the staff. So I was helping out with that too. And then, one day, man, I met Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He was up there. He helps every week. And then I met Brad through those people. Brad pulled up in the back with a big truck full of stuff. So, I had to get my pictures, me, get my promotion on, letting people know we out here feeding the hood. And you got Brad Pitt, which is a white guy, feeding the black community. And that was epic to me. So I had to get a picture with Brad and put it out there like, look at this. So I'm forever grateful, for that situation. And that's how I met Brad, through the projects, through the feeding the people through the coronavirus, like that. So it's just another good opportunity, man. I'm forever grateful for it. Because I feed the hood all around LA, California.
You are here live, man, in the penthouse with your host, Nino Cappucino, man. Baby Tyson in the building, man. The origins of Baby Tyson, man. You heard it right here exclusively, man. Rules of engagement, man. Tap in, tune in, man. Until next time, man. Till the next time you hear from me, I see you. You already know my motto, man. I'm watching you, you watching me. I'm listening to you, you listen to me. Allah blew breath in our body. His and hers, kings and queens across America, and woke us up, man. Stay blessed. Rules of engagement. And we out of here. Bye.
My street, you go deep in back east, South Central, Watts, Compton, and Long Beach, my street.